Hey guys, OC Girl, OC World here, Mandy Lear. Just thought I would bring you a rainy Saturday in February update. Just decided to kind of drive around town today. I actually love how Ocean City looks in the rain and on misty days. Call me weird, but I don't mind it. I think even a rainy day at the beach is like the best day ever. So, obviously, here we are headed to the inlet. We always like to go check that out. Usually, when it's like a stormy or a rainy day, you can see some pretty cool waves, and I love to see things like crashing up over the rocks here at the inlet. So, we went and checked that out. My favorite part is still free parking, although we didn't really park, we kind of just walked around for about 10 minutes and it was ice raining, so it wasn't too fun to be outside, but it still, the air just feels like so clean and just awesome. And then we saw a really cool Coast Guard boat, so I thought I would get a shot of that for you guys. And then I have a little seagull buddy down there at the bottom, but here's the shot I'm talking about. I always love this. Gotta show off the rocks at the inlet. And then I did a little drive around town with my husband today, and we just drove around town, catching all the sights. Thought I would show you guys because before I lived here, this is like all my husband and I would watch is videos of Ocean City. And I just think it's cool to see it in the off season or on a rainy day when we're just headed around town. So such a cool place. We're so fortunate that we live here and that we call it home. And there's the Plim Plaza, our favorite Sugar Kingdom Park Place. We've never stayed there, but we really want to. So just some really great hotels and beautiful church here that I love. Shenanigans, of course, and the old Shoreham Hotel. I love people telling me history. So if you know some history on some of these hotels, some of the older ones, or even some of the ones that have been redone, I'd love to hear from you. I had some people send me some really cool postcards from the original Beach Plaza Hotel since I was covering all of that. But I love this whole stretch here. These are obviously all hooked up to the boardwalk. So this is just driving up coastal, just some really beautiful properties and old homes. The Howard Johnson there, Brass Balls. Can't wait for that to open. It sounds like a lot of things this year. It seems like they're going to open back up on Valentine's Day. So if you're looking for something to do, Ocean City definitely has some really cool Valentine's Day deals. I know the Cambria is doing something for $1.99 and you get like a bunch of goodies with it. There's our favorite Starbucks, shout out. But yeah, so definitely check it out. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions or advice on where to stay or where to go. We've stayed all over Ocean City. We plan on staying a lot more places this year. Gonna try to just bring you guys like a ton of content and stay a bunch of places, post a lot of reviews. The Sahara, shout out, one of our faves. But yeah, I mean, let me know. There's the Eden Rock coming up, and then, of course, the Grand, which is one of our favorite places to stay. That's where we would stay a lot when we came down. Here she is. Every room there is pretty much like an oceanfront room or view, so that's what's really sweet about it. And it's just a cool hotel. The indoor pool there is amazing, so I highly recommend it. We do want to stay, I want to stay back at the old Ocean Mecca, the Fishtails, before that one goes. I used to stay there with my parents a lot when I was a kid. And then there's the other Howard Johnson, the Casablanca. These are a lot of the old like motel, hotel road. Crystal Beach is another one. And then there is the Flagship. It's its last year. So I'll be documenting that one next year when that comes down, which will just be wild. So we're going to be spending a lot of time there this summer, and at the Riptide Pool Bar. Siboney is another one I absolutely love, but I haven't stayed there. And then this one is turned into another Hilton. That's the old Dunes Manor. The towers here, just so great. Like, I mean, look at this town. It's so cool. I was making these videos and just thinking like, wow, this is amazing that we get to live there. The Flamingo. Yeah, just love it. I love sharing it with you guys. I should have been doing this sooner, but obviously here's the big Hilton. I actually like this hotel. I think it's beautiful. I think it's very well done. It is huge, but I actually kind of like the way you can see it at night. I wouldn't like if there was tons of huge ones, so I get that, but I think these are done well. The DoubleTree is also just beautiful. Great balconies there. It's a great stretch of beach. And then, I mean, obviously this is the best shot in Ocean City. Can't beat Anthony's. I'm definitely chomping at the bit for that. Barn 34. This is a little kombucha shop I love. Real Raw. They're amazing. The Barefoot Mailman. Here's some goodies going up Crystal Highway now. This is kind of what we do on Saturdays. I don't know if anyone else has heard Castle on the Sand over there about, I think everyone's having issues with it, but the Delmarva power bills here are absolutely insane. That just came out. So we're going to be doing a lot more of at home cooking, driving around Ocean City, maybe not spending as much money out just because things are so crazy. But I mean, it's just a great town. Like, I love just documenting it for you guys. It's great in the off season. There was like hardly anybody out today because it was such crappy weather. But yeah, just awesome to drive around in and just take it all in. This building called the Grand is like a dream building of mine. I think it's beautiful. If you live there, let me know. I'd love to come do a tour or shoot a video from your balcony. It's one of my favorite buildings in Ocean City, and I've never been in it. But yeah, no, it's just Ocean City's the best. As we like to say, we're partial. And then I did shoot, we walked down, went to the Ace store that my husband's obsessed with, and I shot this golf course for you guys. We tried to go to the Dunkin' here, but it was closed. So that was a bummer. So we walked about a street up in the rain, but that was okay. And then this is the inside of Ace. I mean, they have the coolest beach stuff here, beach decor. Candy Kitchen, love that. It always looks great. There's so many around town. It's kind of silly. And then, of course, we're going to be coming up on Jolly Rogers here, 32nd Street. That's where my family always stayed a lot growing up. And then Dry Dock. We used to like this bar, but the last couple of times we've been there, I don't know if it's just like a Pennsylvania thing, but we didn't find it to be super friendly. And this was our little date. We park and look out at the bay, and we got a little Dunkin' breakfast, but then we were headed back over the bridge. So I'll bring you guys some new updates soon. Thanks so much.